All right, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Epic Sports Broadcasting Network for this Friday night broadcast of the Epic Basketball League. My name is Dave Little, and we are coming to you live from the Dave Cave with action from the championship tier, the gold tier of the playoffs here in the 1971-72 season. Tonight's matchup will feature the number 5 seed, the Atlanta Hawks, against the number 4 seeded Milwaukee Bucks. And what a showdown this will be. These two teams met in the league semifinals last year when the Hawks handed the Bucks their only 2 losses of the season. But the Bucks would go on to win that series and win the championship. This year's edition of the Bucks did not fare quite as well. They finished the regular season 10-10 in the gold tier, and the Hawks finished the season in the gold tier at 9-11, just enough to keep from getting relegated. But they will have their work cut out for them in this series, facing off against the former champions. So let's go ahead and set up tonight's ball game using Action PC Basketball. This is an unscheduled playoff game, and it is February the 9th of 1972. As we dial back the hands of time to watch Pistol Pete MARAVICH and the Atlanta Hawks face off against KAREEM ABDUL-JABBAR and the Milwaukee Bucks. So Atlanta is the visiting team. This will be a best-of-5 series with a 2-2-1 format, as the Hawks will travel north to face off with the Bucks. And that will take us to tonight's starting lineups. For the Hawks, the point guard is the dynamic Pistol Pete MARAVICH, and his backcourt mate is the equally dynamic Lou Hudson, who was an all-star in 71-72 and finished the regular season 12th in the league with a scoring average of 24.7 points per game. Don Adams is your small forward, second-year man out of Northwestern. Jim Washington out of Villanova is the power forward, and inside is the veteran and the Hall of Famer Walt Bellamy in his 11th season out of Indiana. And for the Milwaukee Bucks, Oscar Robertson, Lucius Allen, Bob Dandridge, all very well-known names to basketball fans. Curtis Perry gets the start at the power forward position. And, of course, the big man inside, KAREEM ABDUL-JABBAR, the league's leading scorer in the 71-72 Epic Basketball League season. And those are your starting lineups, and I think we are ready for action as we head to the basketball court. We are ready for the opening tip as the referee throws up the ball. And the opening tap will be controlled by the Bucks. And they have the first possession of the ball game, headed from left to right on your computer screen. Oscar Robertson running the point. Looks around and looks inside. They're going to go right to KAREEM ABDUL-JABBAR. He comes off an inside screen. Can they get it to him? He's got a mismatch down low against MARAVICH, but we've got a whistle and a wet spot that needs to be cleaned, so play is paused. I think that wet spot may have come from Pistol Pete MARAVICH when he realized that he was one-on-one in the low post against KAREEM. I could be wrong, but action will continue as the Bucks have 12 on the shot clock, and they are ready to inbound. Curtis Perry to inbound. And he is going to look inside once again for Jabbar. Jabbar now working against Walt Bellamy. The right-handed runner is up and swatted away, deflected by Bellamy. Lou Hudson comes out with it for Atlanta. So an empty possession for the Bucks to start the game. And here comes Pete Maravich and the Hawks. Open on the wing is Hudson. He's got some room to operate as he comes off the screen, and his 18-foot shot is good Hudson from the left of the foul line. 2-0 Hawks. As Oscar Robertson leads the Bucks attack. They get it inside to Kareem. Kareem again working against Bellamy. He unloads from short range and scores it, and we're tied at 2. Coming back the other way is Atlanta. Maravich on the perimeter. Shoots the fall-away jumper. Tough shot. Missed everything. Ball goes over to Milwaukee on the air ball. Maravich got a little ahead of himself on that play. Here come the Bucks. Once again looking inside to Jabbar. He's the force inside, the league's leading scorer. He missed that one. Around the rim and back out, but Bellamy got him on the hand, and Abdul-Jabbar will go to the line to shoot 2. First shot for Kareem is good, and the Bucks have their first lead of the night, 3-2. As Kareem missed the second, Bellamy takes the rebound, Atlanta basketball. Hawks on the offense with Maravich. Working on Robertson. He's going to take it into the lane. Dumps it off to Bellamy. Nice shot
from Maravich.
Bellamy scores it on the assist by Maravich. Maravich drew the defense. Found Bellamy open inside, and Atlanta takes a 4-3 lead. Milwaukee back on the offense. Once again looking inside to Abdul-Jabbar. He is the man. He turns and fires. This shot is off the front rim, no good. Rebound taken out of there by Adams. So Abdul-Jabbar misses 2 in a row from the field. And Atlanta now has numbers in transition with Pistol Pete Maravich leading the break. He gets the quick outlet pass. He sends it over to Hudson on the wing. Hudson drives the baseline, lays it up and good. That's 4 points for Lou Hudson. And Atlanta is off to a quick 6-3 lead. Milwaukee runs the motion offense. This time it is Robertson out on top. He is looking to distribute. He finds Dandridge inside. Dandridge working against Jim Washington, 10 on the shot clock, and we have got a whistle and an injury on the play. Don Adams looks like he is holding his lower back, maybe having some back spasms as he leaves the game, and he will be replaced at the small forward position by Don May, fourth-year man out of the University of Dayton. 10 seconds on the shot clock as play resumes. Milwaukee to inbound. Perry has it and looks inside to Kareem. Surprise, surprise. Kareem's got a good look this time. He left it short. Perry grabs the offensive rebound. The putback attempt by Perry is up and good.
Curtis Perry.
That makes it a 6-5 ball game. Atlanta with the lead and the basketball. Hudson directing traffic sends it over to May. May back out to Maravich at the elbow. Maravich tries to take it into the lane. Nice little dipsy-do move. Can't get the layup to fall. And Bob Dandridge comes out with the rebound for the Bucks. The Bucks will run with Robertson. He takes the outlet pass from Dandridge. He goes to his left, swings it back over to Dandridge, filling the lane, and Dandridge missed the layup. Oh my goodness, Dandridge looked like he had an open shot at it. It rolled off the back of the rim, and Maravich escapes with a rebound for the Hawks. Missed opportunity there for the Bucks, as back comes the Atlanta offense. They get it to Lou Hudson on the wing. Hudson tries to get into the basket, wants to dump it off to Bellamy, but that pass gets away, and that's a turnover. Bucks still trailing 6-5 as they come back on the offensive end. The ball now is in the hands of Lucius Allen. Allen's got an open look from 16 feet out. He pulls the trigger.
Lucius
Nothing
Allen
but net.
From Robertson.
Nice pass by Robertson to set that one up. Milwaukee back out on top. Atlanta now with the basketball. It's in the hands of Hudson. Hudson's going to shoot from the perimeter this time. It's off the back iron, no good. Rebound taken out of there by Oscar Robertson. Milwaukee basketball. Back come the Bucks. Robertson has it out on top. He's going to drive on MARAVICH. He gets into the lane, kicks it out to Abdul-Jabbar. Jabbar's shot from 8 feet out is
KAREEM
good.
ABDUL-JABBAR from Robertson.
3 assists already for Oscar Robertson. Milwaukee is now up 9-6. As the Hawks set things up on the offensive end, Don May with it on the outside. May's going to look to pull the trigger as the shot clock winds down, and he drills it. Nice looking 15-foot jump shot from Don May. The score now is 9-8. Milwaukee still on top. Robertson sets up the offense. He's got a pick. He comes off the screen, has room to pull the trigger from the elbow. His shot is up and no good. Off the back iron, but he is fouled on the play by Bellamy. Bellamy tried to fight through that screen, and that was a mistake because that is foul number 2 on Walt Bellamy, and that is a bad development for the Hawks. Oscar Robertson heads to the free throw line. He hits the first shot, and Bellamy is going to have to head to the bench. He will be replaced in the ball game by Bob Christian, 6'11", second-year man out of Grambling State. So Christian comes into the ball game, and he's going to have KAREEM Abdul-Jabbar to deal with as Robertson scores the second free throw, his second point of the game, to go with 3 assists, and the lead for Milwaukee is 3. 11-8, 8:50 to play, first quarter. MARAVICH brings back the Hawks. They dump it down inside to Jim Washington. Washington back to the basket, being guarded closely by Curtis Perry. Washington turns and fires with the left hand. It rolls around the rim and off, and Perry takes the rebound for Milwaukee. Milwaukee has numbers in transition. Robertson's dribbling it down the center of the court. He finds Abdul-Jabbar filling the lane, and we've got a whistle. And an offensive foul was committed by Lucius Allen. Tough pass by Abdul-Jabbar, and that was a bad setup for Allen, and he commits the charge. 11-8, Milwaukee still in the lead. Atlanta with the basketball, looking to make a comeback. With it out on top is MARAVICH. MARAVICH swings it down to May on the wing. May's going to pull the trigger again from the side. It's short off the front rim. Washington takes the rebound for the Hawks. Washington with a strong putback attempt. Oh, and he's called for the offensive foul. He took it up strong, but Curtis Perry held his ground, and Curtis Perry is awarded with the charge call, and the possession goes back over to the Bucks. 8:21 to play, first quarter. Milwaukee leading 11-8. As Robertson directs traffic, sends it to Dandridge. Dandridge working on the low block against Don May, the smaller opposition. Jump shot by Dandridge is no good, but he is fouled by May, and it will be more free throws for the Milwaukee Bucks. Bucks already 3 of 4 from the line tonight, as Dandridge missed the first. Second free throw by Dandridge is good, and that puts Milwaukee up by 4, 12-8. Hawks with the basketball. They get it to MARAVICH, working against Oscar. MARAVICH crosses over, goes to his left. KAREEM steps over, but MARAVICH lays it up and under and good. And he is fouled on the play by KAREEM. First basket of the night for MARAVICH, and he will go to the line with an opportunity for a three-point play. But MARAVICH misses the free throw. Curtis Perry takes the rebound out of there for Milwaukee. Bucks leading 12-10, under 8 minutes to play in the first quarter. They look inside to Perry. Perry working against Jim Washington in the lane. Perry's going to try and drop it down to Abdul-Jabbar on the block. Nice pass. KAREEM Abdul-Jabbar grabs it and dunks it. Just like that. Very nicely done. Jabbar with the right hand throws that one down. Milwaukee is back up 14-10. Back the other way come the Bucks. Jim Washington with it once again. This time his shot is off the back iron, no good. Dandridge on the rebound for Milwaukee. Good team defense by the Bucks as they have a chance now to extend the lead. Inside with it is Perry. Once again, he's going to try and drop it down to KAREEM. He fakes the pass this time. Perry lays it up himself and gets it to go. Good ball fake by Perry. Got Jim Washington out of position, and that left Perry wide open for the easy basket. It's now 16-10, Milwaukee in the lead. 7:20 to play first period. Open for the Bucks on the perimeter is Hudson. Hudson gets it back to MARAVICH, back over to Hudson on the wing. He takes it into the basket. He's cut off by Perry. His shot is no good. Robertson with the rebound for Milwaukee. Bucks coming back, looking to further extend the lead. They swing it over to Dandridge, back to Robertson. And we've got a whistle and an illegal defense warning issued to the Hawks. That'll just be a warning. And Milwaukee will get a fresh 24 as they look to extend a 6-point lead. Robertson sends it over to Allen on the wing. Allen takes it into the lane. Spins, cuts to the basket. His shot is off the iron, no good. And Bob Christian takes the rebound for Atlanta. Fast break opportunity. MARAVICH, Hudson, filling the lanes. MARAVICH pushes it up the floor. Sends it to Hudson on the wing. And we've got a whistle and a reach-in foul. That's going to be against Oscar Robertson. And that will be one shot for Sweet Lou Hudson. Hudson misses the shot. And Robertson takes the rebound. So a smart foul by Robertson saved his team a basket. Big O. Down inside to KAREEM. KAREEM working against Christian, the backup. Tries to swing it out to Dandridge on the wing. Not a good pass. Stripped away and stolen by Don May. Hawks in possession now. They get it to MARAVICH. MARAVICH to his right. Tries to get into the lane. Dumps it off to May. May from the corner. Nails that jump shot. Give the assist to MARAVICH. It's now 16-12. 6:16 to play in the first quarter. Milwaukee still leading by 4. They're going to look out to Robertson, who's open on the elbow. He pump fakes. He drives the lane. Tries to get it to KAREEM. His pass was too low. It dribbles off the hands of KAREEM and out of bounds for a turnover. Rare turnover by Oscar Robertson. But that gives Atlanta possession with now 6 minutes to play in the first. Atlanta runs the offense. They run it through Hudson. Hudson gets a step on Lucius Allen, tries to get into the lane, lays it up and good.
Hudson from Washington.
He used the rim as protection. KAREEM's already got one foul and didn't want to pick up number 2 in that situation. Lou Hudson takes advantage to get the basket for the Hawks. Now 16-14. Milwaukee with the lead and the basketball. With it on the outside is Allen. Allen's going to try and dump it inside to Dandridge. Dandridge working against May. Puts it up from 5, and it's tipped away and blocked by Christian. Christian swatted it out of the air, caught the rebound, and Atlanta has the possession and the chance to tie the ball game. They get it to MARAVICH out on top. MARAVICH into the lane aggressively. Takes it to the hoop, lays it up and good. Winds up face down on the floor with no call, but he managed to tie the game with that layup, and with 5:23 to go in the first, it's 16-all. Milwaukee basketball in the hands of Robertson. Robertson to Dandridge on the outside. Dandridge dribbles towards the middle. Tries to force it into Abdul-Jabbar. Can they get the pass to him? Yes, they do. Inside with it is KAREEM. His sky hook is good. Nothing but net, and he is fouled on the play by Christian. As the foul totals continue to pile up for Atlanta, they've already got Walt Bellamy on the bench with 2 fouls. Christian now with 1. And KAREEM is at the line with a chance for a 3-point play. The The free throw by Kareem is off the side of the rim, no good. Rebound is batted around in there, and it is tipped out to Robertson. And that will be a fresh possession for Milwaukee. So they may have the opportunity for a 4-point play on this trip. Robertson's got it on the outside, guarded by MARAVICH. With 17 on the shot clock, he looks to distribute. He finds Kareem inside. Kareem works it down low again against Christian. Fakes up, lays it up, gets it to go. And this time he is fouled by Don May. This may be a 5-point possession for Milwaukee. If Kareem can convert this free throw, he missed that one again. Off the front of the rim, but Milwaukee is now in the bonus. So Abdul-Jabbar will get a bonus opportunity here. This time he hits it, and that is a 5-point possession for Milwaukee. As Kareem hit all 5 of those points, he's now got 12 points to lead all scorers, and just like that, Milwaukee is out to a 5-point lead. Kareem just dominant on the inside for Milwaukee, especially with Walt Bellamy on the bench in foul trouble already early in the ball game. Atlanta sets up the offense. Some confusion now as MARAVICH is forced to pull it back out and reset. They get it to Don May on the wing. May has hit a couple shots already. This one falls short. Perry with another rebound for Milwaukee. And the Bucks regain possession. Bucks offense now is run through Perry. Perry with the basketball out on the perimeter. He's going to try and get it inside to Jabbar. Kareem fakes. His running right-hander is good. That is 5 straight field goals for Kareem and 14 points in the first quarter as Milwaukee takes a 7-point lead, 23-16. What an opening quarter for Kareem Abdul-Jabbar as we say hello to Bob Hanson from Bob's Tabletop Sports in the chat room. How you doing, Bob? Good to see you, my friend. Here for your Milwaukee Bucks in the 1971-72 Epic Basketball League playoffs. As Lou Hudson has it on the outside for Atlanta. Hudson works against Lucius Allen. Pulls the trigger from 16 feet out. It's no good. Well defended by Allen. Rebound by Curtis Perry. Another possession for Milwaukee. That's 5 rebounds for Curtis Perry. As the Bucks are now dominating the game on both ends of the floor. Open for Milwaukee is Robertson. He comes off the screen. He's guarded by Christian. Christian can't get over in time. And Robertson drills the 15-footer. That puts Milwaukee up 25-16. Around the perimeter go the Hawks. Still looking to get something accomplished here on offense. They get it on the baseline to Jim Washington. He's got a pretty good outside shot. He can't get that one to fall. But Don May sneaks in for the offensive rebound. May's put-back attempt is off the glass and good. 6 points now for Don May, along with 6 for Lou Hudson to lead the Hawks. But they still trail by 7, 25-18, with now 3:36 to play in the first quarter. And here we've got a quick shot by Oscar Robertson. Fall-away jump shot. A low percentage shot, but he gets that to go. And Milwaukee stretches the lead back to 9. Hawks with it on the outside. They dump it down inside to May. May working in there against Bob Dandridge. Trying to get physical in the lane. Dandridge stands his ground. The jump shot by May is off the glass and good.
May from MARAVICH.
How about this first quarter for Don May? He's got 8 to lead the Hawks. The score is now 27-20. Milwaukee in the lead with 3 minutes to play in the first. They look inside to Kareem. Kareem works against Christian. Near the basket, he backs in, tries to get it to Perry, but throws it out of bounds, and that's a turnover. And we are at the 3-minute mark now, and that means we're going to bring some substitutions into the ball game. For the Bucks, it will be Wally Jones coming in to run the point alongside the very popular John McLaughlin. Bill Dinwiddie comes in at the small forward. Toby Kimball will, we'll put John Block at the power forward and Kimball at the center. So in comes the second unit for Milwaukee. Atlanta will counter with their own second units. They're a little short-handed here tonight. Let's see if we can find a sub. We'll get Milt Williams into the ball game. I thought we were going to get Milt Williams into the ball game. Double click there. There we go. And it will be George Trapp at the small forward. Big Jim Davis in at the power forward. And Christian remains on the court due to the foul trouble for Bellamy. And that will be your second unit for Atlanta. As we say hello to Big Paulie's World of Sports Sims. Welcome to the Epic Basketball League playoffs. As action continues with 3 minutes to go in the first period, the Milwaukee Bucks with a 7-point lead over the visiting Atlanta Hawks. Hawks on offense with Herm Gilliam now at the point. Guarded by Jones. Gilliam's going to try and get into the lane. He's cut off by Block. His shot falls off the rim, no good. Gilliam sneaks in and grabs his own rebound. Sends it back out to Milt Williams, and the Hawks will keep possession. Williams is going to reset the offense, and he's going to send it down inside to Bob Christian. Christian now working against Toby Kimball. Rises up, and his shot is blocked. Kimball swatted him, and John McLaughlin comes out of there for Milwaukee. And I've got to say, this Milwaukee bench looks a lot better than what we're seeing from the Hawks. Bucks with an opportunity to extend the lead. They look to McLaughlin on the wing. McLaughlin drives, gets into the lane. His layup falls off the rim, no good. The rebound is batted around, taken out of there by Wally Jones. Jones back to McLaughlin. McLaughlin from the wing barrels into the lane, misses another layup. No call on the collision with Milt Williams, and the rebound is taken out of there by Bob Christian for Atlanta. The Hawks will run with Gilliam. Gilliam and Williams. They get it over to Trapp on the wing. Trapp filling the lane. Sends it back to Gilliam in the middle, and Gilliam lays it up and good.
Gilliam from Trapp.
Good ball movement on that fast break by the Hawks. And Gilliam is there for the finish. Now 27-22. Milwaukee with the lead. Bucks look inside. They dump it to Kimball. Kimball's forced away from the block by Christian. He's going to send it back out on top to Jones. Jones at the elbow, sheds his defender and drives, and there's a whistle, and the offensive foul is called on Wally Jones. Nicely defended on that play by the Hawks. Atlanta regains possession. 27-22 is the score. A minute 30 to play in the first quarter, as Atlanta has it on the outside in the hands of Milt Williams. Williams looks to pass. He gets it to Gilliam. Gilliam looks for Trapp on the wing, and it's thrown away out of bounds for a turnover. Milwaukee comes back the other way. Open on the wing again is McLaughlin. He's double-teamed now. His shot falls off the front of the rim, no good. And Jim Davis grabs the rebound for Atlanta. Under a minute to play now, first quarter, as Atlanta's going to look to Jim Davis on the low post. Working against John Block. Davis turns, puts it up with the left hand, and good. Nice inside hoop. It's now a 3-point game, 27-24, as Jim Davis with the basket for the Hawks. With it for Milwaukee is McLaughlin. What's he going to do? He works it down inside against Williams. That's not where he likes to live. He's going to try and get it back out on the post to Jones. Defense is all over him, and that is a turnover. McLaughlin not normally one to try and play from the low block, and in that case he could not find a teammate to pass to. That's another turnover, and the shot clock is now off with 23 seconds left in the first quarter. Atlanta will play for the final shot of the period. Gilliam passes it on the outside to Milt Williams. Williams with the jumper at the buzzer. It's no good. And at the end of the first quarter, your score is Milwaukee 27, Atlanta 24, as we take a look at the first quarter box score. The leading scorer of the game and easily the dominant player on the court in the first quarter was KAREEM ABDUL-JABBAR. 14 points on 6 of 9 shooting, as well as a couple of free throws. Interestingly, no rebounds for KAREEM in the first quarter, but his teammate Curtis Perry picked up the slack with 5 rebounds to go with his 4 points. 6 points, 4 assists for Oscar for the Bucks, who are in the lead. For Milwaukee, their leading scorer off the bench was Don May, who came in early in the game to replace the injured Don Adams. Walt Bellamy went to the bench early with foul trouble. That didn't help the Hawks' cause, but the Hawks hung around. 8 points for May, 6 for Lou Hudson, and they have managed to keep this a 3-point game after a rather lackluster first period. And we are ready now for quarter number 2. We'll be back at halftime with updates from the Epic Sports Broadcasting Network. We will stick with the reserve units for the second quarter for about the first 4 to 5 minutes. We were a little late getting them in the first quarter, so we will go from there. At some point, we'll have to bring Bellamy off the bench sooner rather than later, as Christian is fighting some fatigue, and I don't think we have any other setters available. So Christian's going to have to take one for the team here for a couple minutes to save the foul trouble for Bellamy, as we jump things up here to start quarter number 2, and the tip is controlled by Atlanta. Hawks trail 27-24 as they look inside to Jim Davis on the low block. Davis connected on his first attempt. This time his shot is swatted away out of bounds by the defender Block. Atlanta will keep possession of the basketball with 17 on the shot clock. Jim Davis to inbound. Looks outside to Gilliam. Gilliam sends it down to Williams on the wing. Williams is going to take it to the hole. He dribbles on McLaughlin, and it's stripped away and stolen. McLaughlin ripped him, and the Bucks have an opportunity to get something done in transition. McLaughlin gets it to Wally Jones. Jones back to McLaughlin on the wing. Back to Jones in the center of the court. Jones lays it up and good.
Volley Jones from McLaughlin.
Good ball movement on that fast break by Milwaukee. Bucks go back on top by 5. Looking on the wing to Williams. Williams comes off the screen, has an open look, can't get it to fall. Rebound taken out of there by Toby Kimball for Milwaukee as the Bucks head back on offense. They get it inside to John Block. This is his first touch on the offensive end. Block in the land of the Giants, working against Jim Davis. Pumps, fakes, shoots, misses. But he is fouled by Davis on the play, and that will be a 2-shot opportunity for John Block. Block 6'9", 6th-year man out of the University of Southern California. 75% free throw shooter on the season. He connects on the first, and that makes 21 straight for Block from the free throw line. Make it 22 in a row. 2 points for Block. Milwaukee takes a 7-point lead, 31-24. Hawks return to the offensive end. Running the offense through Gilliam. Gilliam's denied by Jones. He looks to distribute. Finds Trapp on the inside. Trapp works inside against Dinwiddie. Trapp with the short jump shot is up and good.
From Gilliam.
Nice setup by Gilliam to get Trapp open for that one. It's now 31-26. Hawks still trail by 5. Bucks with the basketball. Inside they go to Toby Kimball. Kimball working down low against Christian. Can't get the shot off, and that is a shot clock violation. Good team defense by the Hawks that time. They regain possession. They're going to go right back inside to Trapp. He was successful last time. They get it to Williams, now down to Davis. Davis with the short jump shot from the baseline,
Davis
and that's good.
From Williams.
31-28. Atlanta on the comeback trail. Milwaukee runs the offense this time down low to Kimball once again. Kimball and Christian banging bodies down low. Little jump shot by Kimball is good.
Toby Kimball from McLaughlin.
First basket of the game for Toby Kimball. The Milwaukee lead is back to 5. Hawks run the motion offense. They get it on the outside to Gilliam. Gilliam comes off the screen. Good open look from 14 feet out, but it is swatted away by Kimball. Nice recovery by Kimball to get a piece of that one. The rebound is taken by Christian. Christian's going to put it up from the baseline. He can't get that to go. This time the offensive rebound is taken by Trapp. He sends it back out to Herm Gilliam up top, and the Hawks will have another possession with a fresh shot clock. Open on the wing is Williams, taking advantage of an opportunity. Drives it into the basket. Oh, his layup rolls around the rim and off. I thought that was going to go down. It fell off the rim. The rebound is taken by Kimball. Milwaukee now leading by 5 with the basketball. 9 minutes to play, second quarter. The pass from McLaughlin on the
Molly
outside
Jones
goes to
from McLaughlin.
Jones. Free throw line extended. Jones drops that one through, and he's got 4 points on the game. Milwaukee back up on top by 7, 35-28. Atlanta, a scrappy bunch. They were a scrappy bunch last year. They're scrappy again this year. Now we've got a whistle on the play as Davis had the ball on the low block, and he shuffled the feet, and he is called for traveling. Milwaukee with the basketball, leading by 7. Wally Jones runs the offense. Sends it down inside to Block. Block from the low post, works against the smaller Milt Williams on the screen. Block misses the jump shot. It won't go. It's taken off the offensive glass by Kimball. Kimball with the putback attempt is good.
Toby Kimball.
That puts Milwaukee back on top by 9, 37-28, equaling their biggest lead of the game. Bucks run the offense now to Christian. Christian inside against Kimball. Looks at a shot from the baseline. His short jump shot comes off the back iron, no good. And we have got a whistle and a foul on the rebound on the play. And they're going to call that one on Christian over the back. And Christian is dog-tired, so he's going to have to come out of the game. And they will bring Walt Bellamy back into the lineup to replace Christian. And hopefully Bellamy can stay out of foul trouble for the remainder of the half. Action continues with McLaughlin to the free throw line. Very reliable free throw shooter. He drops that one home. His first point of the night puts Milwaukee up by 10 with under 8 to play in the second quarter. The open man for Atlanta this time is Trapp on the baseline. Loose ball as Dinwiddie knocks it away. Trapp gets it back, drives it into the lane, lays it up and misses, but he is fouled on the play by Block, and that will be free throws for the Hawks. The Hawks have only shot 2 free throws so far tonight, and they've missed both. Trapp finally hits the first to make it 38-29. Second free throw by Trapp is good, and the lead is back to 8. 38-30. Movement on both benches as the starters are getting loosened up and preparing to return to the court. As Jones sets up the offense for Milwaukee, looking inside to Toby Kimball. Kimball now has Bellamy on him. His turnaround jump shot is good.
Toby Kimball.
Bellamy gave him space, not wanting to pick up the foul, and Kimball drops home the jump shot to push the Milwaukee lead back to 10. Atlanta works it into Bellamy. Bellamy against Kimball in the middle. His close-range jump shot is no good. The rebound is taken out of there by Gilliam. Gilliam will reset the offense, looking for an open teammate. Finds Trapp on the outside. Trapp dumps it into Davis. Davis's shot is no good. Davis grabs his own rebound. The putback attempt by Jim Davis is off the glass and off the rim, no good. Bellamy clears the glass. Bellamy with a putback attempt. He finally gets it to go.
Bellamy.
Atlanta had 4 cracks at it before Bellamy converted. He's got 4 points on the night, and the lead is once again cut to 8. Milwaukee with the basketball leading 40-32. 6:38 to play in the second quarter. With it on the outside is Jones. Jones comes off the screen. He's got an open look, and he drills it.
Volley Jones from McLaughlin.
Nicely done by Jones off the setup by John McLaughlin. Milwaukee once again leads by 10. Atlanta looking inside to Jim Davis on the low block. Davis down low, posting up. The short rainbow jump shot is blocked. Block by block. Rebound Dinwiddie. And Milwaukee will walk the ball back the other way as Atlanta does a good job getting back on the transition defense. Milwaukee sets the offense. They're going to run it to McLaughlin on the outside. Gets the pass from Jones, dumps it into Block. Block lays it up and good.
From Jones.
The lead is now 12 as we are at the midway point of quarter number 2. And with that, the Hawks will call timeout to get the substitutions onto the court. Starters back into the game for both ball teams, with the exception of Don Adams, who remains shaken up on the bench. So Don May will have to man the small forward position once again. MARAVICH and Hudson return along with Big Jim Washington joining Walt Bellamy for the Hawks. Play will continue now, 6 minutes to go in the second quarter. On the block, open down low, is Jim Washington. Washington works it into the lane, tries to send it back out to Hudson, tipped away and stolen. Robertson has it for the Bucks. The Bucks have numbers in transition. Robertson leads the break, dumps it to Abdul-Jabbar, filling the lane. KAREEM lays it up and good.
KAREEM.
Slam dunk for KAREEM. He's now got 16 points. That's twice as many as anybody else on the court. And Milwaukee has opened up a 14-point lead, 46-32, with 5:47 to play second quarter. Atlanta's going to run it outside to Hudson. Hudson with the shot well defended by Lucius Allen. Off the side of the rim, no good. Rebound taken by Perry. Here come the Bucks again in transition. Robertson in the lead. Gets it this time to Allen on the wing. Allen sends it back to Robertson. Robertson lays it up. No good. Off the side of the rim, MARAVICH takes it out of there for Atlanta. Boy, that was another good scoring opportunity for the Bucks in transition. Robertson just could not get it to fall. Ball is back in possession of the Hawks. Don May has it on the outside. Looking back out to MARAVICH at the free throw lane. MARAVICH dumps it into Bellamy, gets it back. Bellamy takes the shot from the block. It's no good, and KAREEM takes the rebound for the Bucks. Believe it or not, that's the first rebound of the night for KAREEM. Milwaukee coming back the other way. They got the ball in the hands of Lucius Allen. Allen with an open look in transition, misses, and Bellamy takes the rebound for the Hawks. Allen may have rushed that one, but he did have an open look. Bellamy taking the rebound, Atlanta regains possession. They've got it now in the hands of MARAVICH. MARAVICH working aggressively, drives it into the lane. His short jump shot is blocked by Perry. Don May takes the rebound for the Bucks. May tries the putback. Goes to the left hand, has it stolen away by Dandridge. Numbers again for the Bucks. Robertson in the lead, sends it to Allen on the wing. Allen takes it up the baseline, gets it to Dandridge coming in the other side, and Dandridge lays it up and good.
From Allen.
What a great assist by Allen. Just put the alley-oop up there, and Dandridge slammed it home. And the crowd here in Milwaukee is loving it, as the Bucks are now up 16, 48-32, under 5 minutes to play before halftime. Hawks struggling to get anything done on offense, shooting only 37% for the game, as MARAVICH has it out on top. MARAVICH drives into the lane. Perry cuts him off. MARAVICH misses another layup attempt. Jim Washington takes the rebound off for the Hawks. Washington with a putback attempt. That won't go. Here comes Hudson to steal the rebound. He passes it out to MARAVICH, and the Hawks will reset. Empty possession that time, but Atlanta has another crack at it. This time they're going to try and get it inside to Bellamy, and we have got an injury on the play as Lucius Allen is leaving the game, shaken up, holding his left wrist. Should return to the ball game, but for now it will be John McLaughlin back into the contest for the Bucks. Still a 16-point game, 48-32 in favor of Milwaukee now. 4.5 minutes to play in the second quarter. Washington to inbound. Looks inside to Bellamy. Atlanta scoreless the last 2.5 minutes. Bellamy backing down. He's called for the 3-second violation. So 2.5 minutes without a point for Atlanta. And really the momentum changed when Atlanta had tied the game and Milwaukee came back with a 5-point possession. All scored by KAREEM ABDUL-JABBAR. He got the and one, missed the free throw, got his own rebound back, got a 3-point play off of that one. That gave the Bucks a 5-point lead, and they have continued to build on that lead. Under 4.5 to play as they set up KAREEM down low. McLaughlin gets it to him on the block, turns and faces against Bellamy. Shot is good.
KAREEM from McLaughlin.
7 in a row for KAREEM. He's got 18 on the night to lead all scorers. He's about to outscore Atlanta all by himself. Atlanta with the basketball now. They get it to Hudson. Hudson drives, lays it up and good.
Hudson.
Finally breaking about a 3-minute scoring slump for the Hawks. But they have dug themselves a deep hole here in the first quarter, or in the first half. And they are going to have to really clamp things down on the defensive side to get back into this game. As Oscar Robertson takes a long jump shot, no good. Don May takes the rebound for the Hawks. May sends it out to MARAVICH. MARAVICH open on the wing, steps to his right, pulls the trigger. Shot is good.
MARAVICH from Hudson.
He came off the screen. KAREEM was late coming over on the help, and MARAVICH made him pay. 50-36. Now in favor of the Bucks, a 14-point lead, 3:41 to play in the second quarter. With it on the outside now is McLaughlin. He'll take the jump shot from 17 and bury it.
John McLaughlin from Robertson.
First field goal of the night for McLaughlin, as the lead for Milwaukee is back to 16. Atlanta has it on the other end with MARAVICH. MARAVICH, ever the aggressor, drives it down the lane. Gets into the paint, shot no good. Bellamy takes the rebound off the board. We've got a whistle, and this time it is a foul on Robertson. And it will be Lou Hudson going to the line for 2 shots for Atlanta. Hudson, a good free throw shooter, 81% on the season, drops home the first. He now has 9 points to lead Atlanta. Second shot by Hudson is off the front rim, no good. Battle for the rebound is taken by Washington. Washington's going to try a putback attempt. Actually, he tries to swing it out to Hudson, ugly pass. Stripped away and stolen by McLaughlin. Milwaukee up 15 with the basketball. 3 minutes, 15 seconds to play in the quarter. They get it inside to Perry. Perry works open against Washington. We've got a whistle, and Perry is called for the offensive foul. No wonder he was so wide open. He pushed off with that left arm, and the referees caught him in the act. Open man for Atlanta on the comeback is May from the outside. Sends it over to Hudson. Hudson back to May. May pulls the trigger. Oh, around and out. Rebound taken by KAREEM. That one was halfway down before it popped out, and KAREEM was there for the rebound. Milwaukee has the basketball leading by 15, now under 3 to play in the first half. They get it inside to Dandridge. Dandridge's short jump shot is no good. we've got a whistle on the rebound and a loose ball foul that will go against Dandridge. And that will be just a one-shot foul for Lou Hudson. Hudson makes good on the free throw. He's got 10 points now. But the Hawks still trail by 14, 52-38. Open for the Bucks inside is Dandridge. Got those wide shoulders as he works in
Bob Dandridge
against the smaller Don May. Lays that one up and good. That's a mismatch. And Milwaukee's back on top by 16. Open on the wing for Atlanta is Hudson. Hudson and MARAVICH playing a little two-man game out on top. Hudson gets into the lane. Jabbar comes over and makes him change the shot. Bellamy comes in and takes the rebound off of the offensive glass. His putback attempt is good.
Bellamy.
So Abdul-Jabbar came over for the shot block, but that left the opening in the paint for Bellamy to come in, grab the rebound, and get the putback. It's now a 14-point game, 54-40, 2:12 to play in the second quarter. With it for the Bucks is Robertson. Robertson swings it over to McLaughlin. McLaughlin works against Hudson, dribbles to his right, looks for the open shot, finds the open shot and pops it in from 15 feet away. McLaughlin's a sharpshooter. He's got 5 points, 5 assists coming off the bench for the Bucks. It's now 56-40, 2 minutes to play in the quarter. MARAVICH with the basketball, wants to drive on Oscar, gets into the lane. KAREEM comes over and swats him. Bellamy again takes the rebound. Bellamy with a putback attempt. That's no good. Bellamy gets his own rebound, tips it over to Hudson. Hudson tosses it back out to MARAVICH. They look back inside to Bellamy. Bellamy's got a look against KAREEM. Bellamy drives, and he's called for the offensive foul. Oh, my goodness, what a turn of events. Bellamy thought he had an open look. KAREEM came over and took the charge. Bellamy not at all happy about that. And Atlanta coach Richie Guerin is furious, as that is 3 on Bellamy. He's going to have to come out of the ball game. We will see Christian return to action. Also returning to action is Don Adams for the Hawks. Play continues. Milwaukee in possession of the basketball, leading 56-40. Outside with it is Robertson. 18 feet out. His shot is off the rim, no good. Rebound batted away and out of bounds to Atlanta. Minute 23 to play. Hawks back on the offense with MARAVICH. MARAVICH swings it inside to Don Adams, just back into the game. Adams backs it down on Dandridge. His little jump shot is blocked. Dandridge got him. Offensive board taken by Christian. Christian on the putback attempt. It's good.
Christian.
First basket of the night for Bob Christian. Cuts the lead back to 14, 56-42. As we say hello in the chat room to D. Scott Howard. 1972 NBA playoffs. Brought to you by the Epic Basketball League. This is a quarterfinal matchup between Milwaukee and Atlanta, game 1 of a best-of-5 series. Milwaukee working the offense through Dandridge on the wing. That's not where he wants to be. He's going to try and send it over to Robertson up top. Guarded closely by MARAVICH. He spins away, tries to dump it off. It's stolen by Washington. Boy, MARAVICH was right up in the grill of Robertson on that play to force the turnover. Under a minute to play. Atlanta with the basketball. They've got it in the hands of MARAVICH. MARAVICH looks to distribute. Finds Adams on the low block. Adams with room to get the shot off. It's off the rim, no good. Rebound taken by KAREEM. 32 on the game clock, 24 on the shot clock. KAREEM with the outlet to Oscar. Oscar leads the break. He's got a 3-on-2 for the Bucks. He dribbles to his right. Lays it up. It's no good. Robertson missed the layup as it was tipped away by Christian. Dandridge takes the offensive rebound. Dandridge with the putback attempt. His short shot is good.
Bob Dandridge.
Pay no attention to the shenanigans on the chalkboard, as Dandridge got that one about 5 feet away, laid it up and good to put the Bucks back on top by 16, 58-42. 26 on the game clock, 24 on the shot clock. As Atlanta is in no hurry. They'd like to hold till closer to the end of the period, perhaps get the last shot off and not give Milwaukee the opportunity to retaliate. They send it over to Adams on the wing, 12 on the game clock. Adams is going to look on top to MARAVICH. Can they get it out to him? He comes off the screen, lays it up and good.
MARAVICH.
Nice little back pick there. Got MARAVICH free for that one. And the layup is good with 9 seconds to play in the period. And it will be a last shot attempt for Milwaukee. Leading by 14, they get it to Dandridge in the paint. His last second jump shot rolls off the rim and out. And that is the end of the first half. Your halftime score is Milwaukee 58, Atlanta 44 as we take a look at the box score. Once again, it has been all KAREEM for the Bucks. 18 points on 8 of 11 shooting, and Atlanta just can't defend that. Bellamy's already in foul trouble with 3 personals and 2 for the backup Christian. As Atlanta, fell behind substantially in that second period, managing only 20 points in the quarter. As we look at the scoring by quarter, Abdul-Jabbar with a big first quarter to set the tone, and pretty even scoring for Milwaukee in the second period with Dandridge, Wally Jones, and Toby Kimball each off of the bench with 6 points. Atlanta managed only 20 in the second quarter. They're led by Sweet Lou Hudson with a total of 10 on the game. And as we review the box score, we'll give a brief update on the events in the channel. If you were able to catch this week's recap show of the 2020 year-end awards for Heartland Championship Wrestling, it was a nice way to recap a fun year of wrestling. A new shipment of cards has just arrived, so I'm going to be retooling and reconfiguring some of my federations in preparation for the 2021 Heartland Championship Wrestling season. I will be looking at an unboxing video. It's not really a box, it's an unenveloping video of the new Filsinger game cards. Hopefully get that on the channel this weekend. As we say hello in the chat room to Dave Gardner. Just got finished recording Digital to Dice. I always love Digital to Dice, but it will always be a bittersweet listen. As for, since the very beginning of Digital Dice, that was my Sunday afternoon dog walking entertainment. And unfortunately, our dog developed some chronic illnesses, and we had to say goodbye to our wonderful mutt, Casey, the worst behaved, most adorable dog on earth, after 9.5 years as part of the family. And so every time I listen to the Digital Dice podcast, I will remember the love and affection and horrible behavior of the late, great Casey the Bishopoo. In any event, unboxing video for some of the new Filsinger game cards will hit the channel sometime this week. And for those of you who are interested, tomorrow throughout the day is the winter edition of the Filsinger Games virtual convention. In years past, Filsinger Games has hosted a summer convention known as Galacticon, and I have been a regular attender at Galacticon. And in the year 2020, Galacticon had to go virtual. All of the game tournaments and social events were held online, and it was such a huge success that they decided to do it again in a winter edition taking place tomorrow. So if you've got some time tomorrow, it runs from, I believe, about 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Actually, I think it's 11 to 8 Eastern time, so 10 to 7 Central time where I live. I will be away during the day, but I'll be heading into some of the later activities in the day, especially if you are available at 1 p.m. Central, or excuse me, 1 p.m. Eastern, noon Central. That is when Tom Filsinger himself will be in the chat room taking questions about both Legends of Wrestling and the Champions of the Galaxy, the comic book version of the Legends of Wrestling, played out in a comic book style universe. So fun day will be had by all tomorrow. If you go to filsingergames.com, you can get more information on that. And thank you, Dave. Thank you, Big Paulie. Thank you, Scott, for the kind words about the late great Mutt Casey, the horrible Bishopoo. All right, and on that note, let's get back to third quarter action here in Milwaukee as we see if the Hawks can nail down the defense here and climb back into this game, trailing at halftime by 14, 58-44. Starting lineups will be back in the game for both teams. And it looks like Lucius Allen is also back in action after missing some time in the first half with a left wrist injury. So we're ready for action, and back we go as the tip is in the air and the jump ball is controlled by Atlanta, and it's in the hands of Pete Maravich. Maravich immediately looks inside to Jim Washington. Washington sets up down low. Jump shot over Perry. Perry blocks it. Nice shot by Perry. Washington takes his own rebound. Washington tries to put it back up. This one's no good. Here comes Bellamy from the weak side for the offensive board. His putback attempt from in close is good.
Bellamy.
That's 8.7 rebounds for Bellamy, and if they can keep him on the court, that may be their best chance to get back into this one. The lead is now 12, 58-46 in favor of the Bucks. Bucks with the basketball, running the offense through Robertson. Robertson sends it to Dandridge on the wing. Dandridge is going to look out to Lucius Allen, foul line extended. Allen drives to the hoop, collides with Hudson, and they are going to call that one a charge. Offensive foul on Lucius Allen. That's his second foul of the night. Ball goes back over to the Hawks. Hawks with the basketball on the perimeter. Maravich over to Hudson. Hudson's got Lucius Allen all over him. Hudson's will drive. Takes it into the lane. Lays it up and good.
Hudson.
Hudson goes down but gets no foul on the play. He does get the basket. He's got 12 points. And quickly here in the third quarter, Atlanta has cut the lead to 10. Milwaukee's going to go right to Kareem. Kareem working against Bellamy with the foul trouble. Kareem with the short jump shot. It's good.
Kareem from Allen.
8 straight field goals for Kareem. He's got 20 to lead all scorers. And if they can't stop him, it's going to be an easy night for the Bucks. With the ball inside now is Adams. Adams is going to swing it back out on top to Maravich. Maravich comes off the screen. He's got the mismatch. Takes it to the hoop, lays it up and good.
Maravich from Bellamy.
Kareem got caught out of position trying to fight through the screen. Maravich took the open lane to the basket, laid it up and good. 60-50 now. Milwaukee with the lead and the possession. Once again, they look inside to Kareem. Kareem works against Bellamy, has another good look. Pump fakes,
Kareem
lays it up, scores it. Give the assist to Robertson. That's 22 for Kareem. And KAREEM ABDUL-JABBAR is on fire. For those of us who played the NBA Jam video game back in the day, he's on fire! Hawks with the basketball, trailing by 12. They get it inside to Washington. Washington works against Perry. Gets open under the hoop. His jump hook is no good. Rebound is batted around, and we've got a whistle and a foul on the play. They're going to call that against Perry, and that's actually going to be called on the shot. So Jim Washington goes to the free throw line for 2 foul shots. Washington hits the first. Good free throw shooter, 78% for a big man. That's his first point of the night. Second shot by Washington is off the side of the rim, no good. KAREEM takes the rebound for the Bucks. Milwaukee back in possession with an 11-point lead. And again, it is KAREEM on the low block, calling for the basketball. KAREEM working against Bellamy. Drop step, layup is no good. Tipped away by Perry. Taken by Abdul-Jabbar off the offensive glass. The putback for KAREEM is good.
KAREEM.
Second shot opportunity there for KAREEM. He's now got 24 on the game. Milwaukee back with the basketball. Off the screen come Hudson. Ball is batted away by Perry out of bounds. Atlanta will keep possession with 15 on the shot clock. Washington to inbound. Looking out high to MARAVICH. MARAVICH swings it over to Adams. Adams' bank shot is off the glass, no good. But he is fouled by Dandridge on the shot, and he will go to the free throw line for 2 shots. The more points Atlanta can accumulate at the free throw line, the better. As Adams drops home the first attempt, cuts it to 12. Second shot by Adams is good. That makes it a 64-53 ball game. Milwaukee with the basketball, this time in the hands of Robertson. Robertson looks to distribute. Works it around the perimeter. They finally get it down low to KAREEM. KAREEM's short shot over Bellamy is good. And he just continues to pound the ball through the basket. He's now got 26 on the night. What a performance we are seeing. Back in transition, MARAVICH again gets open off the screen. Passes to Adams, back over to Hudson. Hudson gets it to Pete, back to Hudson. Back and forth the ball goes. Good ball movement. MARAVICH with the free throw line jumper. That's no good. Oscar Robertson takes the rebound out of there for Milwaukee. They worked hard to get a shot, but couldn't get it to fall. And now they look inside to Dandridge, do the Bucks on the other end. His running jumper from the lane is no good, swatted by Bellamy. Adams takes the rebound for Atlanta. Quick outlet to MARAVICH, but the Bucks get back on transition defense, and MARAVICH will have to slow things down and call for the offensive reset. Open on the baseline is Jim Washington. He can shoot from out there. This one's no good. Washington follows his shot, gets his own rebound, tosses it back out to MARAVICH. Tough night from the field for Jim Washington. MARAVICH resets the offense. 15 on the shot clock. They work it into Adams. Adams on the low block against Dandridge. His jump shot is no good. Another rebound for Perry. Milwaukee basketball. Boy, 7 big rebounds for Curtis Perry. Has been a big contributor for the Bucks here on this night. As Dandridge works his way inside. Room to operate against Adams, but he gets it into KAREEM down low. The jump hook by KAREEM is no good. KAREEM gets his own rebound. KAREEM on the putback attempt. He is fouled on the play by Washington. Anxious moments on the Atlanta bench as they thought that foul might have been whistled on Bellamy, but it is Washington who was the first one to get his hand up, and that sends KAREEM to the free throw line. Misses the first. 9 minutes to play here in the quarter. The free throw attempt is no good off the front of the rim. Abdul-Jabbar gets his own rebound on the free throw, and his putback attempt is good. Alert play there by KAREEM. He missed the free throw. Managed to sneak in there and grab the offensive board and put it home. And that puts Milwaukee on top by 15, 68-53. Under 9 to play in the third. With it is MARAVICH working against Oscar Robertson. MARAVICH takes it to the hoop. Dumps it off to Bellamy. Bellamy's short jump shot is off the back iron, no good, but he is fouled on the play by Abdul-Jabbar. And it will be Bellamy heading to the free throw line for the Hawks. Bellamy's first one rolls around and out. Not a good free throw shooter, only 59% on the NBA season. Gets the second one to go. He's now got 9 points to go with his 7 rebounds, and the Atlanta deficit is now 14. Bucks back on the offense. They work it to Lucius Allen. Allen guarded tightly by Hudson. Sends it inside to Dandridge. Dandridge in the lane. Turnaround jump shot is good.
Bobby D. from Allen.
Give the assist to Allen on that play. and Milwaukee stretches it to 16. Back comes Atlanta, working to MARAVICH. MARAVICH persistent, drives the lane, cannot get the layup to fall. We've got a whistle, and we have an offensive basket interference call against Big Jim Washington. No basket. Ball goes over to Milwaukee. Bucks with the basketball now in the hands of Allen. Picked up off the screen by Bellamy. Allen with a good look from the outside. He drills it.
Lucius Allen.
Milwaukee just tearing it up from the field now, 61% from the field, as they have equaled their biggest lead of the game, up on top by 18 points now, 72-54, with 8:19 to play in the third. With the ball for the Hawks now is MARAVICH. He's picked up on the perimeter by Dandridge. MARAVICH steps to his right, tries to pull the trigger, but has it stolen away by Dandridge. Good defense by Bobby Dandridge. Quick outlet to Robertson. The Bucks will run. Robertson in transition, finds Dandridge on the wing. Dandridge over to Allen coming in from the left. Allen misses the layup. No good, gets his own rebound, passes it back out to Robertson. Milwaukee will reset and start the half-court offense. I thought Allen had a good look at that one. Could not get it to fall. Milwaukee captures the offensive rebound, and they're going to look inside once again now to KAREEM. Great pass from Robertson. KAREEM lays that one up and good.
Abdul-Jabbar from Robertson.
Give the assist to Oscar Robertson, and now the lead is 20. 74-54, Bucks in the lead, and they are in command here mid-third quarter. Atlanta runs the offense now through Hudson. Hudson's got a look from outside. It's off the back iron, up, bounces high and up over the backboard and out of bounds. Milwaukee basketball. Once again, the Bucks look to extend the lead further. Working it around the perimeter. Abdul-Jabbar is denied by Bellamy on the post. Robertson's going to have to take it himself. Robertson will drive. Steps around MARAVICH, slides into the lane. Collision there, no call. Robertson with a two-hand layup is good. That's now 8 points for Robertson to go with 7 assists and 5 rebounds. And a good all-around effort by Oscar Robertson. Atlanta looks inside to Bellamy. Gets the pass from Hudson. Has Perry on him on the switch. And KAREEM comes over and swats that one out of the air. Perry takes the rebound. Nothing doing on that possession for Atlanta. Trying to get in among the skyscrapers, and Abdul-Jabbar and Perry teamed up to deny Bellamy on that possession. And Milwaukee takes over once again, leading now by 22. Robertson has it working against MARAVICH. Robertson into the lane, shows and goes, lays it up. Shot is no good. Washington with the rebound for the Hawks. Hawks in transition. MARAVICH and Hudson will run. 2-on-2. Hudson drives the right-hand side of the lane, swings it back over to MARAVICH, streaking down the left side. And we have got a whistle and an offensive foul called on Pistol Pete. Unfortunate play there for Pistol Pete, as he's called for the charge, and possession goes back over to Milwaukee. Bucks have control now with under 7 minutes to play third quarter. Lucius Allen has the basketball on the wing, working against Hudson. Allen takes it to the hoop, and it's stolen by Hudson. Nicely done by Hudson, stood his ground on defense, comes away with the steal. Atlanta basketball with MARAVICH, looking to distribute. Gets the ball over to Hudson. Hudson gets it back. MARAVICH comes off the screen. His jump shot from up top is no good. Rebound taken by Bobby Dandridge. The shooting woes for the Hawks continue. In transition, Abdul-Jabbar gets down to the low block first. Gets the pass. Misses the jump shot. Curtis Perry takes the offensive rebound. And the putback by Perry is good.
Curtis Perry.
Everything falling the Bucks' way tonight as they've opened up a 24-point lead, 78-54, midway through quarter number 3. As I hope you all are enjoying this game because the quality of the competition tonight has not been stellar. Here's a shot from the free throw line by MARAVICH. That's good. And that ends a 10-0 run for Milwaukee and cuts the lead back to 22. Atlanta's really going to have to get it done on the defensive end of the court if they're going to climb back into this one, trailing by 22. Now with 6:08 to play in the third. Dandridge has the ball down on the low block. Don Adams is bodying him up. Dandridge turns and shoots from in close and scores.
Dandridge.
That's 11 for Dandridge, the first man for the Bucks not named Abdul-Jabbar to achieve double figures. Hawks back on the offense. MARAVICH with it, dumps it inside to Bellamy. Bellamy tries to get around Abdul-Jabbar. His layup won't go down. Washington takes the offensive rebound. Washington with the left hand tries to lay it back up, but he used the right hand to clear out, and that's an offensive foul. No love for Washington on that play as Milwaukee retakes possession, leading by 24. Here's Robertson. Oh, he's got it stolen by MARAVICH. Nice play by Pete. Possession back to the Hawks. With it on the baseline now is Washington. He'll take the shot from out there. Finally, Washington gets one to go.
Washington.
He's now 1 of 8 from the field. And that pulls it back to a 22-point game. Milwaukee runs the offense methodically, works it around the perimeter to Allen. Allen with the interior pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Abdul-Jabbar catches the entry pass, flips it back out to Robertson on the cut, but they misconnected on that one, and that's a turnover. A little bit behind him on the pass. Atlanta takes control. 5 minutes now to play in the third. MARAVICH looks to distribute, gets it over to Hudson. Hudson back to MARAVICH. This time MARAVICH will explore the lane. Pick and roll with Bellamy. Too much mustard on the hot dog for MARAVICH. It's stolen by Abdul-Jabbar. Milwaukee will just walk this one up the court now, protecting a comfortable lead. Content to run the offense methodically. And again, with 15 on the shot clock, they dump it into KAREEM. KAREEM backs down on Bellamy. Turns, lays it up, and good. KAREEM faked the skyhook, went the other way on the dribble, and got free for the easy bunny. And it is, again, a 24-point game, 82-58, as we see the reserves on both benches starting to get loose. Inside with it is Bellamy, still trying to work something against KAREEM. This time he gets the 10-footer to go. Hudson. Give the assist to Hudson. And that is now 11 points for Walt Bellamy to go with 7 rebounds. Now as Milwaukee comes back, good interior screen, gets Abdul-Jabbar wide open on the block. Over the much smaller Lou Hudson, lays that one up and good.
KAREEM Abdul-Jabbar from Robertson.
That is 16 in the quarter for KAREEM, as he has actually outdone the outstanding first quarter that he had. 4:02 to play now. They look inside to Bellamy. Bellamy will try and get the shot off over KAREEM. He's stuck in traffic. He gets around KAREEM, lays up the finger roll, and gets it to go. 13 now for Bellamy. Back come the Bucks. Robertson with it out on top. Looking for a cutter. Covered closely by MARAVICH. Can't find an open man. Robertson forces up the one-hand jump shot. That's no good. Abdul-Jabbar takes the rebound. KAREEM lays it up and good.
KAREEM.
That is 36 for KAREEM, 18 in the quarter. And we are going to have a timeout on the floor and substitutions for both teams. This time we're going to see Lowry into the game for the Hawks. Actually, for the Bucks, excuse me. That's Charles Lowry, the rookie point guard, coming in to spell Oscar Robertson. McLaughlin back into the game at the shooting guard. He'll be joined by Spencer Dinwiddie. This time we'll bring Barry Nelson into the game to play center. And let's see, who did better in the first half? Block with 4 points, Kimball with 6 points. So we'll give Kimball the spot here at the power forward. For the Hawks, they've got a little thin bench tonight. So Christian and Trapp and May across the front line. Herm Gilliam will run the point. And into the game at the shooting guard will be once again Milt Williams. Get in there, Milt. There we go. All right, action will continue with Milwaukee still on top by 24, 86-62. Let's see if the Hawks' second unit can cut into this deficit with 3:39 to play in the third. If you can get it down to about 15, it's within striking distance. But Milwaukee is not showing any signs of letting up on the offensive end, already with an 86-point night, and we're just partway through the third quarter. As the Hawks run the offense, John Trapp coming off the screen has an open baseline jump shot, fakes the jump shot, drives into the lane, lays it up no good. Toby Kimball takes the rebound for Milwaukee, and the Bucks will walk it back down the other way, with the rookie Charles Lowry now at the point. Lowry squaring up against Gilliam. Looks for help, swings it inside to Barry Nelson. Nelson comes off the screen, has an open look, and scores it.
Barry Nelson from Lowry.
So the two new guys into the game for the Bucks, Barry Nelson and Charles Lowry, hook up for a field goal, and that puts Milwaukee up on top by 26, equaling their largest lead of the game. Here's Gilliam running the offense, Herm Gilliam for the Hawks. Working against Lowry. Gilliam gets loose, gets into the lane. His layup is no good, and Toby Kimball takes the rebound for the Bucks. Herm Gilliam, the third-year man out of Purdue, could not get that layup to go. Bucks in transition, finding Kimball on the low block. Kimball rises up from the baseline and scores.
Kimball from McLaughlin.
Boy, the second unit for Milwaukee picking it right up where the starters left off as they continue to stretch the lead. Open inside is Christian for the Hawks. Gets the pass from Williams. Tries to get it to May, threw it over his head, out of bounds. Another turnover for the Hawks. 2:25 to play in the third. As the Bucks are going to look inside once again to Nelson. Gets the pass from Lowry. Turns on Christian, lays it up and good.
Barry Nelson.
Nelson with two quick hoops for Milwaukee. And that stretches the lead, fans, to a 30-point difference. Gilliam from the outside, he takes the shot. That's no good. Lowry takes the rebound for Milwaukee. Another possession for the Bucks. Lowry runs the offense. Passes it over to McLaughlin, back to Lowry. Lowry steps into the lane, dishes it off to McLaughlin, gets it back.
John McLaughlin from Lowry.
Out to McLaughlin once again, and McLaughlin puts home the jump shot. And the tide keeps on rolling for the Milwaukee Bucks. Now 94-62 with 1:30 to play in the third. Here's Milt Williams from the outside. His shot is way off, but he's fouled on the play by McLaughlin. And it will be Milt Williams headed to the free throw line for two shots. Williams, a second-year man out of tiny Lincoln University of Missouri. 72% free throw shooter on the year. His first shot is up and good. First point of the night for Milt Williams. Second shot by Williams is good. Lead is back to 30. 1:27 to play as Milwaukee's going to just run some clock now. Down to 10 on the shot clock. They dump it inside to Nelson. Nelson's been productive so far. He turns on Christian, shoots from short range. That one falls off the rim, no good. Rebound for Atlanta is taken by George Trapp. Trapp with a quick outlet to Gilliam. Atlanta has numbers in transition. The quick outlet from Gilliam into the center of the lane to Trapp on the wing to Williams in the lane. Williams lays it up and good.
From Trapp.
Give the basket to Williams. That's 4 in a row. And with a minute to play, it is a 94-66 ball game here in the third. Nelson has it on the low block. He's double teamed. He dumps it off to Kimball in the lane. Kimball works against Trapp. Kimball puts it up off the glass. It is off the rim. It's no good. Don May with the rebound for Atlanta. Once again, the Hawks will run. Gilliam has it in transition on the break. Gilliam, will he take it coast to coast? He drives the lane. He lays it up. It's off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Bill Dinwiddie for the Bucks. Now 25 on the game clock, 11 on the shot clock. Lowry with it out on top, guarded by Christian. He is going to look inside to Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie gets the pass with 6 on the shot clock. Tries to bounce it over to Lowry. And that pass is behind Lowry and out of bounds for a turnover. Atlanta with the basketball now, 21 seconds to play in the quarter. The Hawks will hold for the final shot. The final shot will come from May at the buzzer. It is off the rim, no good. And at the end of the third quarter, your score is Milwaukee 94, Atlanta 66. More bad news in the box score if you are a Hawks fan, as that quarter went 36-22 in favor of the Bucks. And of course, it was a huge quarter for KAREEM ABDUL-JABBAR. He put up 18 points in the period, almost outscoring Atlanta all by himself. Bellamy had a productive quarter for the Hawks with 7. Nobody else from either team tallied more than 4. But if you want to see what's going on in this game, you need to look no further than the shooting percentages. Milwaukee is holding the Hawks to less than 37% from the field, while the Bucks are shooting a scorching 62%, including a 17 for 23 performance from KAREEM ABDUL-JABBAR, to allow the Bucks to enjoy this enormous lead coming into the fourth period. So to start the fourth, I think since this is the playoffs, the Hawks are going to come back with their starting 5 and try and make one more run at this lead. Milwaukee will counter with their own starting 5, and if we don't see much happen in the first few minutes here, we'll go to the blowout lineups for both teams and let the bench guys have a little fun. Okay, we open the fourth with the starters, and the tip-off is controlled by the Hawks. MARAVICH in possession, setting up the offense for the visiting Atlanta squad. MARAVICH is going to call his own number on this play against Oscar. From the perimeter, MARAVICH attacks the rim. Tries to dump it to Bellamy. Horrible pass taken away out of there by Abdul-Jabbar. Good steal by KAREEM. Held his ground on the defense. Did not fall for the ball fake. Now Robertson has it for the offense, passing it over to Allen. Allen on the switch against Don Adams. Has room to get the shot off. He gets into the lane. Oh, and Bellamy steps over and blocks that shot. Glass is cleared by Dandridge. Dandridge on the putback attempt. His short shot is good.
Bob Dandridge.
Boy, even when the Hawks make a good defensive play, there's always somebody there for Milwaukee to clean up the mess, and it is once again a 30-point ball game. MARAVICH has the ball on the outside. Oh, he gets loose on the screen.
MARAVICH.
and hits from 18 feet out. That's 12 for Pistol Pete, and that makes it once again 96-68. Milwaukee working methodically. 12 on the shot clock. They get it to Allen. Allen being guarded by Hudson. Allen will take it into the paint. Tries to get it over to Dandridge. It's knocked away out of bounds. That will be Milwaukee basketball with 7 on the shot clock. Milwaukee sets up the offense, and they cannot get a shot clock. They cannot get the shot off, and that will be a 24-second violation. So good defense for the Hawks on that possession. As they look inside now to Adams. Adams working on the low block against Dandridge. Short jump shot by Adams is blocked. Curtis Perry came over and swatted that one. Bellamy takes the rebound on the weak side for Atlanta. His putback attempt is no good. Abdul-Jabbar defended that one well. KAREEM comes out of there with the rebound for Milwaukee. Another empty possession for the Hawks. Milwaukee trying to beat Atlanta back down the floor in transition. They get it to KAREEM on the low block. KAREEM is called for the offensive foul as he cleared out with his right arm, trying to set up the sky hook. And possession goes back to the Hawks. 10:30 to play. Hawks will look inside to Jim Washington. Washington gets the pass from MARAVICH, shoots from in close and scores.
Washington.
5 points now for Washington. Can Atlanta get the job done here defensively? That's been their biggest failing of the night. And Milwaukee again continues to run the offense quite slowly, content to work the shot clock down. Robertson now with it on the perimeter. Comes off the screen. He's picked up by Bellamy. The jump shot from outside is good.
Oscar Robertson.
10 points now for Robertson to go with 8 assists and 5 rebounds. Atlanta needs to work quickly on the offensive end. They get Bellamy open for a shot against Abdul-Jabbar. His short jump shot is good.
Bellamy from MARAVICH.
Nice entry pass by Pistol Pete to set that one up for the hoop for Bellamy. Bellamy now with 15 points to lead the Hawks. Milwaukee runs the motion offense out top. They get it to Lucius Allen. Allen with 10 on the shot clock will take it into the lane. Dumps it off to Robertson at the free throw line, and Robertson knocks home the jump shot. Milwaukee offense continues to work very efficiently here in the fourth quarter. Now 9:20 to play. The lead is still 100-72, a 28-point advantage for Milwaukee. Here's Hudson working on Allen. Hudson will drive. Takes it in, lays it up and good.
Hudson.
Hawks and Bucks trading baskets here. That's not going to help the Atlanta cause as they still trail by 26. Milwaukee works the ball around the perimeter. Down to 7 on the shot clock. Ball's in the hands of Robertson on the wing. Robertson calls his own number. The jump shot is no good. Rebounded out of there by Jim Washington for the Hawks. Atlanta gets the stop. Can they get the basket on the other end? The ball's in the hands of MARAVICH. He dumps it down low to Bellamy. Bellamy with the short jump shot from the wing, and that's good.
From MARAVICH.
176 is your score. Still no sign of panic on the Milwaukee sideline. As Robertson brings the ball up slowly, hands it off to Dandridge. Dandridge over to Allen. Back over to Robertson. Robertson comes off the pick, tries to get it to Dandridge inside. Dandridge shuffles his feet, and that's another turnover. Atlanta once again has possession as they try to cut into the lead. The ball's in the hands of Hudson. Hudson will drive. Steps around Allen, gets into the lane, throws the ball away as it's stolen by Oscar Robertson. Robertson has an open look down the court, sends it to Allen. Allen back to Robertson. Milwaukee with the opportunity in transition, and Allen throws the ball away. Probably should have taken that one up the court more slowly, but Robertson got a little greedy on that play and cost his team a possession. Hawks running the offense this time through MARAVICH. MARAVICH will attack. He drives the lane, gets a screen from Bellamy, dumps it off to Bellamy, and Bellamy has it stolen by Curtis Perry. Perry now with big numbers the other way, gets it out to Robertson. It's a 4-on-1. You can do anything you want to in this situation, and it is Lucius Allen under the basket for the finish.
Lucius Allen from Robertson.
Only 6 points for Allen tonight, but 5 assists, and a productive performance for the shooting guard. And here's the Digital Dice episode. Franchise Hockey Manager producer is on Digital to Dice with Dave Gardner here this evening. We'll have to check that out at some point this weekend. 8:10 to play. And still a 26-point lead for the Bucks. MARAVICH with the basketball guarded by Robertson. MARAVICH determined. Gets into the lane. He's cut off by Abdul-Jabbar. The short jump shot by Pistol Pete is no good. Rebound is taken by Curtis Perry for the Bucks. 10 rebounds now for Curtis Perry, and a very nice performance. Perry gives it over to Robertson at the top of the circle. Robertson's going to look inside to Dandridge. Dandridge with a step on Adams. Adams tips it away and out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession, but only 3 on the shot clock. They're going to have to get a quick shot here, and they can't get it off. 7:46 to play. Atlanta with the basketball, still trailing 102-76. The ball is in the hands of MARAVICH out on top. Looking for the open teammate, finds Bellamy down low. Bellamy still working in the paint against Abdul-Jabbar. This one he gets to go off the glass and through the net. That is 19 points for Bellamy. And that draws Atlanta 2 points closer, 102-78. Milwaukee again working the motion offense. Nice and slow. They get it to Dandridge on the wing, 13 on the shot clock. Dandridge is going to try and get it back out to Allen on the perimeter. Allen's jump shot from 12 feet away is no good. And Lou Hudson takes the rebound for the Hawks. Back comes Atlanta. Still trailing by 24. MARAVICH with it over to Hudson. Hudson back to MARAVICH. MARAVICH looks inside to Washington. Washington comes off the screen, guarded by the smaller Robertson. Robertson tips that one away, and it's stolen and taken away by Allen. And this time the Bucks will walk the ball back up the court as we have hit the 7-minute mark to play in the ball game. Robertson dribbles into the front court. Working methodically against MARAVICH. 16 on the shot clock as Robertson sends it to Allen. Robertson gets it back. Has an open look off the screen and knocks home the jump shot.
The Big O.
The Big O now has 14. And it is 104-78. And with that, Richie Guerin has seen enough. And we will bring the blowout lineups in for both teams. And these will be the two squads to hopefully finish it out, barring any unforeseen injuries or fatigue issues. Atlanta with the basketball in the hands of Jim Davis. Davis looks inside to Christian. Christian has the ball whistled dead as there is a wet spot to clean off once again. Second time tonight the wet spots here in Milwaukee as we are ready to continue. Must be snowing out. As Gilliam inbounds for Atlanta. He is outside guarded by Lowry. That's a bad pass stolen by Lucius Allen. Bucks have the numbers in transition. Charles Lowry running the fast break. Dumps it to Lucius Allen. Allen from the foul line gives it to McLaughlin. McLaughlin lays it up and good.
John McLaughlin from Allen.
Interesting lineup for Milwaukee. They've got Lucius Allen at the shooting guard and John McLaughlin playing the 3, as McLaughlin was the beneficiary of that fast break layup, and he converts to make it 106-78. Atlanta sends it on the perimeter to May. May back to Trapp, over to May. It's Gilliam who dumps it into Christian. Ball's moving faster than I can keep a track of. And it's May who takes the jump shot. That's no good. Rebound, Charles Lowry for Milwaukee, as the rookie is going to get some extended minutes here in playoff action. Lowry dribbles into the front court. Sets up the offense. Swings it over to Block. Block down low on the post. His jump shot from 6 feet away is swatted out of nowhere by Davis. And May takes the rebound for the Hawks. Atlanta comes back, 5:41 to play. Gilliam takes it into the front court, looking inside to Trapp. George Trapp inside, works against McLaughlin. His short jump shot is good.
Trapp from Davis.
106-80. Milwaukee with the lead and the basketball. Lowry swings it over to McLaughlin. Shot by McLaughlin is no good. And we've got a whistle on the play and an offensive goaltending on Toby Kimball. And the basketball goes back to the Hawks. 106-80. Hawks need to get a shot off quickly. They get it in the hands of May. Less than 3 seconds to shoot. May's jump shot is high, off the back iron, no good. And we've got another offensive basket interference. This one will go against Jim Davis. And possession goes back to Milwaukee, as we have hit the 5-minute mark in quarter number 4. Milwaukee runs the offense. They get it to Lowry back out at the top, 13 on the shot clock. Lowry looks to Allen on the wing. Allen from the outside cannot get the shot off in time, and that is a shot clock violation and a turnover for Milwaukee. A little bit of confusion between two guys that don't normally play together, but with the game this far out, that's no worries. Here's a short jump shot on the baseline by Bob Christian.
Gilliam.
He puts that one home with the assist to Gilliam. 106-82 is now your score. Milwaukee comes back the other way. They get it to Block in the paint. Block lays it up. Off the back iron, no good. Davis might have gotten a piece of that one. The rebound is stolen out of there by Toby Kimball for the Bucks. And Lowry will reset the offense. Lowry sends it inside again to Block. Block against Gilliam on the mismatch down on the low post. His defensive skills are sorely lacking down there, says the announcer. But the jump shot is no good, and George Trapp comes out of there with the rebound for Atlanta. Hawks back on the offense, under 4 minutes to play. The ball's in the hands of Gilliam. He looks to the low post again to George Trapp. Trapp being guarded down there by McLaughlin. Trapp backing it in. He's called for the 3-second violation. As Dave Gardner says, wow, a blowout. Indeed, it is a blowout here in Milwaukee, with the 4th-seeded Bucks all over the number 5 seed Hawks in the opening game of this best-of-5 series in the gold division. The gold tier of the playoffs, the championship bracket. Coming back the other way is Milwaukee. Lowry over to McLaughlin on the wing. 13 on the shot clock. McLaughlin will pull the trigger. He's got a nice stroke from outside. He can't get the shot off. He tries instead to pass it out to the perimeter. It's stolen by Gilliam. The Hawks have a transition opportunity. It's only a 4-on-4, but what the heck. Gilliam gives it to May on the wing. May drops it off to Davis. Davis blows the layup. Big Jim Davis, not ordinarily a guy you would expect to see converting on the fast break. And the Hawks come up empty with that attempt. Milwaukee with the basketball now, 3:14 to play. It's brought up by Lowry. He sends it on the perimeter to McLaughlin. Can McLaughlin get the shot off? He collides with Trapp. No call. The shot is up, no good. The rebound is taken by Gilliam. McLaughlin on the steal. Milwaukee resets the offense. McLaughlin over to Lowry. Lowry drives to his right, and that's a shot clock violation. McLaughlin didn't catch any rim with that shot, and as a result, the Bucks lose the possession. Still leading comfortably 106-82, now 2:34 to play. Atlanta comes back with the ball in the hands of Gilliam. Gilliam from the outside calls his own number, takes it to the hoop, and he is called for the offensive foul. Nice defense by the rookie Lowry to draw that charge and give possession back to Milwaukee. Bucks lead 106-82. Working the ball around the perimeter, now 2 minutes to play in the game. McLaughlin will shoot from the wing. 8 on the shot clock, his shot is good.
John McLaughlin.
11 points off the bench for McLaughlin. Milwaukee now has the 108-82 lead, and we are under 2 minutes to play. Hawks with the basketball. Gilliam dumps it inside to Trapp. Trapp comes off the screen, guarded by the smaller Lucius Allen.
Trapp
shoots the short jump shot and tickles the twine, says the announcer. 108-84. Milwaukee again content to run clock. 16 on the shot clock. Lowry dribbles slowly to his left. With 5 on the shot clock, he sends it out to Allen on the wing. Allen has it stolen away by Gilliam. Atlanta basketball. 1:17 to play. The clock is ticking down, and the fans here in Milwaukee come to their feet. They're not going to leave the arena until this one is done, because real sports fans stay till the end of the game. With 1:01 to play, 7 on the shot clock, Gilliam pulls the trigger from outside. Oh no, fake pass, dumps it into May.
From Gilliam.
May lays it up and good. That's 10 points for Don May off the bench. And we're into the final minute of play here in tonight's contest. With the basketball now is McLaughlin on the wing, 10 on the shot clock. McLaughlin will throw one up from the wing and didn't get it off in time. Wally Jones comes into the game for the last 32 seconds. And we'll see we'll just leave Christian out there. He can survive 30 more seconds despite the fatigue warning for the Hawks. And in fact, they're going to send the ball to Christian on the low block. He's got it in the paint. He rises up over Lucius Allen and scores.
From Davis.
The shot clock has been turned off. There's 18 seconds remaining in the game, and it is a 20-point lead for the Bucks. They get it into the hands of Wally Jones. Jones is just going to hold it out there. Jones lets the clock run out, and that, fans, is your ball game. So we'll take a quick look at the box score. Once again, it was all about KAREEM. Got to sit out the better part of the fourth quarter and still finished with 36 points and 9 rebounds for the Bucks. Nice effort by Curtis Perry, 10 rebounds. Oscar Robertson, 14 points, 9 assists, 5 rebounds for the Bucks, who shot 59% from the field. Atlanta picked it up a little bit there in the fourth quarter, getting their shooting percentage up to 41%, mostly with garbage time baskets that they converted. Walt Bellamy was the lone bright spot for the Hawks with 19 points and 9 rebounds. Tough night for Pistol Pete, only 6 of 15 from the field and 4 turnovers. Jim Washington, 2 for 9 from the field and 5 turnovers, contributing to the disaster for the Hawks. Can Atlanta recover from this and make a series out of this? Or will Milwaukee run the table here in the quarterfinals? We'll take a quick look at the playoff bracket before we call it a night. As we see the gold tier of the playoffs right here. This was the 4-5 matchup. Atlanta takes game 1 of that. We'll also have the Knicks taking on the Cincinnati Royals. Boy, you thought this game was bad. That New York-Cincinnati series has all the makings of a blowout. And then the 2 teams that were promoted up in, or that earned their way into the gold tier from the silver tier, The Houston Rockets will have a tough matchup against the second-seeded Chicago Bulls. And Golden State with Nate Thurmond will take on Wilt Chamberlain and the #1 Los Angeles Lakers. That might be a fun series to watch. But we will progress through the gold tier of the playoffs until a champion is crowned here on the Epic Sports Broadcasting Network. So, guys, thank you for coming out tonight. Bob Hansen, always a pleasure. Big Paulie. Dave Gardner, my friend. D. Scott Howard. And to all of you who are catching the action on the replay, thank you for tuning in tonight to this broadcast from the Epic Sports Broadcasting Network. This is Dave Little signing off from the Dave Cave saying that's our stream, and I